I'm a 5 handicap golfer. I work out 5 days a week religiously. I just turned 83 today, and I've had no pain in my body in 38 months.
Hello, welcome to Sunbiz Studios here in Sarasota, Florida. We have another great local business here that we want you to know about. Stay tuned. Today we have Ron Weprin with us today with an exciting new product. We met him in the gym. We've been going to the gym together here. Well, crossing paths here for the past couple of years, and we got a really exciting product. I wanted to hear about his story, and if you got pain, this is what you need to listen to. So, welcome, Ron.
Well, thank you, Dan.
Appreciate it. Hey, so quick before we get too far, is today your birthday?
Today is my birthday.
Oh, I gotta love it. I get the. How old are you today?
83 today.
83. Wow.
83.
That's amazing.
Been lucky.
And I say amazing because you still play golf, what, 2 times a week?
Once or twice a week.
Once or twice a week, and I see you in the gym almost 4 times a week.
I'm there. I give it 5 days at least.
And you're busting my chops because you're like, hey, man, I haven't seen you lately.
Exactly. Where have you been?
And I come in and I go, oh, I got pain in my arm. And he goes, I got the pill for you. And not a pill, but the trick for you.
Right. I finally found something 39 months ago that really changed my life.
Right.
And I like to share it with people because I just turned 83 today, and I've had no pain in my body in 38 months wearing the X39 LifeWave patch.
So LifeWave is the company that has this, and they have a couple of products, correct?
They have about 13 or 14 different patches. They have some facial creams and so forth. But the stuff I've really concentrated on is the X39 LifeWave relief patch, and it's a pain, it's mental clarity, it helps me with sleep, it helps me with vitality, it helps me with my skin. So it's been an amazing product for me for last 38 months.
You know, it's pretty exciting because you actually brought me some samples to teach me how to put it together. You know, I kind of started feeling, I'm 56, I'm going to be 57 this year, and I told my wife the other day, I was like, I'm really starting to feel pains I never thought I was going to have. You know, and they always say, oh, when you wait till you get older. So I think this is where some of our conversations go. Like, my knee always hurts. My arm always hurts for no reason at all. So I know that this is a help. How did you get to, what kind of pain were you dealing with? Or how did you get to the point of needing this?
Yeah. Well, in 2016, I had a knee replacement on my left knee. And then 5 years later, I had a second knee replaced.
Oh, my goodness.
And lost about 20 pounds in that second knee. And being a gym rat, the knee doctor wouldn't let me go back in the gym for another 4 or 5 months after my knee was replaced. So I went in there and was doing pretty well. And then I decided to do a spin class. And after 3 sessions, I got a sciatic nerve going down my right glute into my hamstring.
Wow.
And I stopped everything. Came home, said, I got to be proactive with this. So I went back to my knee doctor. I had some pains of the knees along with that sciatic nerve. And he said, your structure of your knee was fine. You just don't do as much as you were doing before. Give it a rest. So I said, I'm not a couch potato. So I went and saw a chiropractor for 2 or 3 months. I went to see acupuncture. I even looked at this thing called PRP, which gives you a shot in your it takes your blood, spin it, and gives you a shot in that area.
It's pretty expensive, isn't it?
It wanted $900 to $1,000 a shot.
Wow.
That's when I said, I got to think about it. Came home, and about 2 weeks later, a friend of a friend calls me about a product called LifeWave. I remember saying to Gary Hamburg, Gary, if this is a pill or a cream, I'm not interested.
Right.
He said, no, it's a patch. I said, come on, a patch? So he said, go to the website, take a look at the product. So I went to the website, looked at the 81 clinical studies, the 100-some patents on the product. And I said, I got to give this a try.
Sure.
So I gave it a try for 3 reasons. 1, they gave me a guaranteed sale for 30 days.
Okay.
2, it was a non-transdermal patch, means nothing went into my body but light. There's no chemicals. And the other thing, it was $3.30 a patch.
Right.
And obviously, this is the X39 patch right here. So I decided to buy it, and I wore it 12 hours on, 12 hours off. And for the first 30 days, it wasn't working for me. I was ready to return it.
Right.
So Gary said, you can get your money back, but where are you going to go? So he said, give it some more try. So I said, all right, I've already got an investment, so I got to try it. It now worked on the 63rd day. I wake up, and I have no pain in my body. And right away, I thought, it's not the patch. my body's finally healed without the patch.
Right.
So I took all the patches off, but the X39, and I left it on for another 27 days to give it 90 days. And now it's been 38 months.
Wow.
I've had no pain in my body. I'm a 5 handicap golfer. I work out 5 days a week religiously. I'm can still shoot basketball and still shoot 3-pointers and still can kill at the foul line. And I still can dance.
Wow.
And turned 83 today.
I love it.
You're not supposed to be able to do that. So do I believe this product can work for everybody? You got to give it a try.
Right.
X39 is a patch that is good for everybody, and it's affordable.
Right. Well, and what I love about it is, you kind of helped understanding, like, it doesn't work for everybody at the same amount of time. You said, you told me sometimes people are happy in a week, some people take a month and a half, but that's why they guarantee it for a month, saying, hey, try it for a month. If it doesn't work for you, we'll give your money back. Right. And I think that takes away the skepticism of it. Everybody
thinks everything's a scam or
correct
today. But when they tell you it's going to be your money, you'll get your money back, and it's the truth. Will return your money. Very seldom do people return the product because they do feel something. Sometimes in the first week, sometimes it could take 30 days, it could take 60 days, it could take up to 90 days. But within that period of time, you're going to get some relief in your body with wearing the X39. Now, I haven't missed a day in 38 months. So I'm religious with it.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like I'm 83, but I feel like I'm in a body of a 40 or 50-year-old guy. I might not look it, but I feel it. And that's the most important thing.
Well, and you're out there consistently doing things and enjoying your life because you're not in pain at all times. So before we get too far into it, what is the best way to get this information? So I'm sure there's a website and a phone number. I know that you become kind of a representative of the company because it works so well. I mean, you had no idea what was going on, and now you're living proof of the product. So, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Best thing to do is go to startx39now.com. Look at the clinical studies, the information about the product, and then give me a call at my phone, 941-504-8873, or go to my email address, rweprin1@gmail.com.
What else do you have going on? I mean, and just you personally, you're with this product, and how do you get the information out? Just with stuff like this, or just meeting people at the gym, or?
Right. We're doing, we've been able to put a booth in some different gyms.
Okay.
And we're getting the word out in the Sarasota area, and it's becoming a hot product right now. People are giving it a try. They're having results with it. Some people I've given it to, within a few days, they've had results. I say to people, if you're looking for a one-patch wonder, I don't have that.
Right.
But I do have a product that if you give it some time, this will definitely change your life, especially if you're in some kind of a pain. And everybody today is in some kind of pain today with just the pressure of what we go through in our daily lives today.
Right.
So it's a product for everybody.
Yeah. I love that. And, we're going to give it a try here because I started out with my golfer's elbow, and then you'd put some product together for me to go ahead and try. So we're going to give it a try too. I'm excited to see how it goes because, if you think about it, now that we talk, you say, hey, 30 days, maybe it'd take you to get there. But most, just like you said, your doctor said, well, don't go in the gym for 30 days or 2 weeks or 6 weeks. So everything nothing's going to, and I mean, unless some crazy illegal drug or something, nothing's going to fix that pain and for good, right? You can stop pain with aspirin for a minute or two, but then after it wears off, you're gone.
Well, basically, I think it's more than just the pain itself. It helps you with aging, your skin. Mm-hmm. It helps you with your sleeping. It helps you with vitality. You feel better right away with the product. You feel like it can wake you up from all the pressures we go through in life today. So I highly recommend this X39.
And you said it was with light. So I mean, you're not the technician or the chemist or whatever it is that built this. When you mean by light, how does it work?
Your body, Dan, emanates heat.
Okay.
In the form of infrared light. When you put one of our X39 patches on, it traps that infrared light and sends wavelengths of light to your copper peptide, your CHK, and your CU, which is a holy grail of anti-aging.
Okay.
When that peptide is elevated, it starts to reset those dormant stem cells. Because when you were 30 years old, Dan, 50% of your stem cells became dormant in your body. They're there, but they're not healing your body. When you're 60, 90% of those stem cells become dormant. So a guy like me, 83 years old, I've now activated all my stem cells, and that's why I'm feeling younger. I have no pain, and it will definitely help you.
Hey, if it can take me from what I am right now in the low 90s to a 5 handicap, it's all for me. So it's not part of the golf swing.
And golfers, I've been a low handicap all my life.
Yeah.
Played some golf at Ohio State and won some tournaments over the years. And golf is if you have back pain, knee pain, shoulder pain, guys, give this a try. This will definitely, especially you professional golfers, you need something like this because it definitely will work if you give it time.
That's great. Well, we're definitely going to get this information out. It's going to be on your company will have this information. We're going to have it up on our website, and I'll go ahead and put some stuff on our golf website too. We have a Florida Golf Experience. We have a golf podcast. We also shoot out of here. So we appreciate you coming in. And any last words?
Dan, thank you for the time.
That's great.
It.
Well, if you guys need to get a hold of Ron, make sure you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Ron. We have all the information here below. And we hope you have a great day. And I hope you get a chance to try this product. Thank you and have a good day.